New Mike Who Dis. I just watched Wonder Woman 1984, and I'm, in a state. Like, the first 80% was, like, decent. Like, it wasn't. I was like, this is pretty generic. I really want to like Wonder Woman because Gal Gadot is hot as shit. Like, okay, spoilers, obviously, but, like, the first freaking 60% was fine, and then you get to the car chase scene, and there were, like, several points where it was like, oh, this is hella cheesy, but it's fine, and then I just don't understand what happened. I literally just finished watching it, and this is my first impression. I might rewatch it, I don't know. So, Barbara. First, she wished for Diana's powers, and then she wished to be like an apex predator. So, does that mean she would have Diana's powers and the new powers? When they fell in the water and Diana, like, electrocuted it, how did Diana not also get electrocuted? When she was like, I don't even remember the guy's name, but she was like the crazy one, with all the wishes. So she was like talking directly to the camera, and it was just like, well, how could he hear her? Because the wind was going crazy around them. But then she was talking to, like, the world. But how did they hear her? Well, because she, like, lassoed the camera. I'm just so confused. So Diana left, like, she went home to put on her costume, and that wasn't set up. Like, they had one scene where they set it up and they were like, oh, here's what it is, like the cool costume thing, but then she just, like, there's no other scene involving her even, like, looking at it wonderingly. They just, suddenly she's in the outfit, and whatever, that's not even a big deal. That's not a big deal. Whatever, it's fine. That I can let go. I can let it go. Okay, the dad running around calling for the son, Alistair. He was like, Alistair! But he was, like, running around, he's like, Alistair! Alistair! And the only thing I could think of was, Sean! It was fine. It was fine. It was okay. Like, you had me in the first half, not gonna lie. The last, like, 20% was pretty, it was a lot. But, like, up until that point, it was okay. It was fine. That's it. 1. Characters. Diana was nicely established as being lonely. There's a point where she's holding the wish stone, and without the movie even stating, you know what she wished for. And then her ultimate conflict is being able to let go of Steve, which I think was effectively set up, and then had a nice conclusion toward the end. And then there's this moment at the end where she's standing next to the guy that Steve was resurrected in, and it's like, okay, now she's able to move on. The wish guy. Don't even know his name. I'm not going to look it up, because I don't care. Honestly, not my fave villain ever. Like, you get him, he's a sleazy car salesman type, whatever. He's a dick to his kid. The resolution of his plot, I'm mixed about. Like, it was a pretty generic redemption arc, but I wouldn't call it the most effective one ever, Barbara, was alright. I'm kind of indifferent towards her character. Like, you get her. I'm glad her actor, Kristen Wiig or whatever her name is, I'm glad she's going for different roles instead of just comedy, so thumbs up, good for her. Steve, I think is his name, he was just there. It was cool seeing how he reacted to, like, modern day shit. The romance was alright. It was fine. Plot. I actually like the plot. Like, it's a pretty generic superhero movie, but the storyline was effective. So, Cinematography was alright. It wasn't ugly. It was nothing to write home about, Romance was okay. Like, the impact of the scene of Diana renouncing her wish was effective, though I felt the afterword of her flying through the sky dragged on for a beat longer than it should have. But otherwise, you get what she's about. You get that she loves Steve and that she wants to continue to be with him. Comedy. Didn't really hit the mark most of the time. Like, I got the joke, but that didn't mean I laughed. And then, did I like it? It was alright. Would I watch it again? Probably not. The end was pretty batshit insane. Kind of felt like they just rushed writing the end after they'd already started filming. So 5 out of 10. It was okay.